no! Oh my god! Skill issue, honestly. You made it. SolidSol here, and welcome back to another Darktide video. A veteran in the Warhammer universe is a soldier who has survived countless battles and has hardened themselves in the way of splattering their opponent's brain matter across the floor. Those who live to tell the tale live to walk away with glory for the Emperor. There's nothing more satisfying than one-shotting crushers with your revolver, like how you had tap Zeds and killing floor while in slow motion. No longer will you have to fear those crushers unless they are sneaking up behind you, because they make absolutely zero noise. Sneak leveled up to 100, by the way. With one of the most recent patches, Fat Shark decided to create one of the most powerful classes right now. Like, granted, a lot of the classes are strong, but the Farterin, voice of command, now forcefully pushes all enemies around you away as if you haven't showered in months. By itself, it really isn't that powerful. However, they went even further beyond for the Fart Cloud and made it so that you could generate 100 more toughness for 15 seconds, allowing you to tank bursters and snipers for a measly short 30-second cooldown. This was the biggest middle finger to the heretics, which I'm all for because they chose their fate, but I have to speak for the endgamers here, and for myself included. This does make the game a breeze in the park compared to the last patch, and even compared to when the game first launched, because the FPS was tanking and my PC was on fire. However, I digress. There's always strong builds in this game that hover over borderline broken, because all the non-grass touchers must find the fastest way to clear hordes and be on top of the scoreboard. But alas, that shouldn't mean the game can't be challenging. I said in my last video that every build is viable to play, and if you like to run weapons that you find aesthetically pleasing or builds that favor your own survival over your teammates, specifically the teammates who have their ranged weapons out the entire game, and when a horde spawns behind them without them paying attention to listen to the sound cue that lets you know that someone's going to attack you from behind, yeah, I totally understand where you're coming from. Here's a small tip for all those new Darktide players out there. If you didn't know, bulwarks are pretty tanky, but if they do swing and miss, you have a pretty good opening to hit them in the face. If you guys didn't know, you can hit the Ogryn right after he swings and he misses. Misses, he exposes his head. Very simple math, honestly. It's elementary, dear Watson. It's simple geography, honestly.
Geography?
Simple geography. And that's fantastic, because the main reason this game is so darn enjoyable, at least comparable For Honor, that is because you can play however you want and still succeed. Just check out the weapon customization mods right now. This recent patch, I mean, check this out. This is the freaking Force Sword. I don't know how lore accurate this is. Please, someone let me know down in the comments, but this is just shagadelic, baby. I'll tell you what. It looks more like a greatsword and feels like I just booted up Chivalry 2 again on Epic's game launcher, unfortunately. But I kid you not, I'm having so much fun with the Psyker just because of this weapon, and it looks awesome. It's really the sickest thing ever. And remember, guys, we don't build shame here. If your Psyker is using Brain Burst or a bunch of Autoguns and revolvers, and you honestly really blame them, you can still win your games, just don't play like a complete clown. But after all that said and done, higher level players have suggested a new difficulty mode or certain nerfs on abilities that I'll glance over towards the end of the video. Now, I don't know who to call about this, but I've been having weird dreams lately. Perhaps a Psyker main can go ahead and fiddle around in my brain, because sometimes I dream about using a self-loading sniper rifle in Darktide. Sadly, the closest thing we got is the revolver. Although it's a fan favorite, I love it as well, I crave for more. However, my inner hacksaw Jack wants to enjoy more satisfying reload animations. Unfortunately, we are stuck with the developers trying to optimize stuff for the game, adding more things for the cash shop, and the nice thing is that the anniversary event is going to include a new map for us to play, and we will see if there's new weapons. I'm hoping so. Gotta get that money up, not your funny up. Even if this game goes into a content drought, I'm sure we'll find plenty of ways to entertain ourselves still. Oh god, that's so funny. Probably why I'm single. Why don't I just play Hunt Showdown then, SolidSol? That is a good looking question, I'll tell you what. Well, Timmy, here's why. Because Hunt's a pretty sweaty PvP focused game. I already have a sweaty PvP game, and that's For Honor, and I've had enough of that nonsense. PvE has rarely any toxicity. If you ever played any PvP game, you'll know this fact. On a real note, there's nothing compared to Darktide right now in this market besides Deep Rock Galactic, but depressingly, you'll have to play has a stinky, angry footstool. Never thought I'd be dying side by side with the dwarf. And it's not gonna be starting anytime soon. Sure, the bolter's reload is hefty and makes you feel like your shoulder is practically gonna rip off when you shoot it as soon as you fire. But it's no revolver reload. The last pistol has such an exquisite animation and sound design. God, the sound design is just, it's on its own tier, honestly, but it's not self-loading. After so many hours of the revolver, I thought I had given up, but alas, I had found a weapon to surpass Metal Gear, the Agrippina MK7 Combat Shotgun. That's right, baby. This combat shotgun has 3 variants, let me tell you. The Cantrell 9, which shoots what seems to be buckshot rounds, and for its special, it loads in a round of fire breath, which deals a ton of burn damage. Great for bosses and just stunning. The Lawbringer MK4's special shoots a wide cone of pellets, dealing crowd control and pushing enemies back. Needless to say, it's not one of my favorites since I personally haven't really touched it yet. If anybody has any wild builds for this specific shotgun, please be sure to let me know your secret to success in the comment section below. Alas though, shotguns have always been a classic due to loading in shell after shell manually and really giving you the intensity that each shot will count, instead of reloading all your bullets with just one magazine. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think the reason why I love shotguns so much, especially the ones where you load in the shells manually, one by one, is because Terminator 2. When Sarah Connor's, well, first of all, spoiler alert, if you guys haven't seen Terminator 2, go ahead and just skip like 10 minutes ahead of this video, but freaking go watch it because it's a timeless classic. She was trying to finish off the T-1000 with just one hand and pumping the shotgun, pushing the machine into the lava. It was just the most badass scene that I saw as a kid. The MK7 shotgun special loads in a slug that can snipe enemies from afar and has such a satisfying sound. The slug shotgun is the only thing that is closest to a sniper because the Hellborn Lasgun, which fires off a laser, sadly, both guns have no scopes available. I was doing some digging around and asking some of my friends here that knew a lot more about the lore, but the Exodus rifle, yes, a sniper rifle used by the Imperial Officio Assassinorum, is a rifle that I hope Fat Shark will one day deliver unto us, because this majestic rifle is going to be my favorite weapon of all time, especially for the veteran class. Perhaps this will cure my depression, but until then, I will keep on the purge and just use my revolver and shotgun for the time being. I'd like to also point out that there is a scope in the Sniper Heretic's weapon, and I'm not going to point fingers or anything, but that kind of seems like what the Team Slanesh would do, in my honest opinion. Fat Shark, I'm watching you, and so is the Emperor. I think it's okay to want for more content, especially when we're talking about Fat Shark here. Personally, I am deprived of sniper rifles, scopes for goodness sakes, and a female Ogi. Why, you ask? Because I'll give you 3 solid reasons, just like I gave 3 reasons for the female tech priest.
1, she's a female. 2, she's not a boy. And 3, and most importantly, she's a girl!
I hope Fat Shark can learn from Destiny so that they do make it to the big leagues, and hopefully one day become a AAA title company. Because we all know AAA companies only care about one thing, alright? And it's disgusting. So never trust any company and vote with your wallet. I encourage all of you gamers out there to keep them humble and keep the praise to a minimum, because the only thing you should be praising is the Emperor of Mankind. Alright, so this is the build I will be using. I love the Devil's Claw right now, specifically so that I can literally parry those Ragers coming at me, and it deals a ton of damage and it staggers them. Top tier stuff. Pretty basic for crowd clearing, and the damage is solid overall. I use the Double Claw, or so you can get a really strong overhead, does a lot of damage, and of course the parry. Black is always a good perk. If you manage to get a tier 4, very lucky for yourself. And I did 25% more damage to Maniacs. Ragers are Maniacs, so the parry will be really helpful, dealing a lot of damage. And of course the mutants. Blessings I have currently are Wrath and Shred, 35% more cleave on hit stacks 5 times, and a Shred gives me more critical chance on chain hits. Wrath is something that I probably don't need since this weapon overall is a pretty good crowd control weapon. If you are able to get your tier 4, Rampage, this is the one you probably want. Hitting at least 3 enemies with an attack, increase your damage by 36% for 3 seconds, is the best bet. As for the shotgun, this is my build. I went for more critical hit chance and more critical hit damage, so it's pretty powerful. You can basically one-shot a lot of things. Always go for full bore, 20% more power for 5 seconds when every bullet is shot hits the same enemy. Now currently I only have Fire Frenzy, which is 9% close damage for 3.5 seconds after killing an enemy at close range, stacking 5 times, and I would like to get something else. Now the tier 2 right here is called Band Stopper. This is increased cleave on a critical hit, so if you do manage to critical hit someone, it will pierce through the enemy, going a lot further. Normally, if you're really close, you can collateral an enemy, but you will have to be very close to them, or the bullet has to be really close to them. So you're kind of stuck with either scatter shot if you can't manage to find that tier 2, or using No Respite, which deals 20% more damage on hit, staggered enemies, and it scales with the stagger. For the curious, if you manage to get a higher toughness, go ahead. I always try to get as much toughness generation, stamina generation, and health on this puppy as possible. Plus 3 max stamina just in case you do get into melee mode. You can push off enemies. I feel this is really important, especially if you're trying to parry enemies. 30% toughness generation speed, plus 4% combat ability regeneration. Of course, I have the 15% curios. Would I like health or toughness? Yes, I would, but it's such a hard time to farm for curios these days. Then the last one, of course, you're going to need a little bit of health there. 19%, if you can get 20, that's great. Combat regeneration and toughness, because you will be mailing people and getting hit by quite a few enemies. So for the talent tree, you're going to go pretty much on the left side as much as you can, because this is the only way you can get the most damage as possible. I would prefer the crack grenade over the shredder frag grenade, but you just can't really make it work with the amount of nodes and the amount of talent points that you have currently. So we're going off on this side, and it's pretty helpful too, because you get volley adept. This is going to increase your reload speed. The shotgun is fairly slow. You have to reload each shell. Volley adept is really helpful. 30% reload speed on elite kill, and especially enemy kill. And of course we have long shot, which is going to increase our damage 20% more so when you're farther away, and most of the time you will be farther away when there aren't enemies nearby you. Always try to go for survivalists in general, because your teammates are going to need ammo, and so will you to an extent. This build will save you a ton of ammo. It's very ammo efficient, as long as you aren't missing your shots. Kill zone is also really important. 15% base damage when there are no enemies within 8 meters, really helpful, because this will increase your damage potential to a significant degree. And of course, executioner stance, and I went with relentless so you can refresh the duration if you manage to kill a enemy. We're gonna go deadshot because it gives us 25% critical hit chance. The more critical hit chance we have, the better. Just be careful when you get stuck in melee afterwards. You're not gonna be able to defend yourself that well. 30% more weak spot damage, 25% more ammo, and most importantly, marksman, more damage on weak spot hits. And for almost every single veteran build, you kind of want to go to this middle tree, just like a little bit of it, because the tactical awareness will reduce your cooldown by 6 seconds on specialist enemy kill, and that happens pretty often with this character. You have good guns. 25% more damage on ogrins and monstrosities, and 15% base damage. Like, are you kidding me? I feel like Doomslayer, man. I feel like Doom Guy. This is just an insane weapon. Like, come on, Fat Shark. How did you guys not include this? I think it's because they probably want to sell it as a skin. I'm pretty sure we'll see it in the future. That is awesome. Unfortunately, the shells load in and there's no holes, so that's pretty depressing. Good. Let's kill him.
Well, we got a demon fist.
Yeah, I see that. I got pushed. I got pushed down.
I'm pushing down.
I can give you a shield. Stay on me. There we go. He's dead anyways. Try it. We might be able to res. Oh, never mind.
Nah, I don't think. Don't worry.
Yeah, let's play safe here. Play safe. Oh, you're dead! Dude, there's too much gunners. I'm not gonna be able to res you. I literally cannot res you.
That hit me, dude. What do you mean?
Bro, that's so depressing. Oh my god. Get the fudge. Bruh. Please don't tell me I can't make it to you, dude.
Trapper, watch out.
Alright, looks like it's all up to me, boys. I gotta kill him fast. Oh no! Oh shit! Oh my god! I am honestly appalled on how the Hellborn Lasgun was released in its sorry state. Not anything to do with the balance, of course, but because of this.
Right, yeah, of course.
How can anyone use this rifle without the weapon modification mod? My thoughts and prayers go out to all my Consolian brothers who are purging heretics alongside me. Emperor of Mankind, save you, because you are stuck with these lousy iron sights. Yes, iron sights in real life can be a pain to use, but this game is not immersive at all, at least when it comes to the daily life of lumberfoots. Can the Imperium even spare these amazing reflex or hull sights to each and every soldier? I don't know. Please let me know down in the comment section down below. But even so, the option to not have one on the Hellborn Lasgun, which is essentially the sniper variant of the las rifles, is actually high treason. I would commit Sudoku if I knew these models existed and I could not have them. Now, if I was a console player in that situation that you are in, I'm just saying, if that was me, Fat Shark is lucky that that was not me. Because if the circumstances were as such as you have described them to be, but with me in them, that would be a very different and scary outcome for Fat Shark if they decided to not include those mods, which they allowed on PC because the modders actually just went ahead and did it without the permission, but Fat Shark tends to like and sanction certain mods. But if the reflex sights don't come to console, it would be a very difficult situation for Fat Shark, especially if it were me involved in that theoretical situation that is currently happening to console players, but not me specifically because I am a PC player. Now there's a really funny build you can do with autoguns for veteran where you can basically be immune to ranged weaponry, but it's not like the best thing, but it is hilarious to do. So if you want to make a mockery out of the snipers and the gunners, pay attention. If it's the sniper can't hit me, just run around like this, and it's literally impossible. Come on, dude, do your best shot. Oh my gosh, the old escape from Tarkov trick. Oh my god, that's so funny. Skill issue, dude. He must be playing with his monitors off. Oh man, where's my team? Yeah, I wish I did not choose this race gun right now. Play that much.
Breaking off. Redeploying.
Get this one down. Oh god. Oh god, there's two. I don't know which one to choose.
That's a bomber! Sharpshooter! Turn fire!
Oh my god, that is such a funny build. Oh god. Oh god, oh my god, dude, why is there so many enemies down there? Oh, fuck. No, please, I'm a virgin. Please. Holy fuck. Oh my god, no. Oh my god. Holy shit, dude, that was so painful. I didn't even know where to go. I shouldn't have wasted time there, I'm not gonna lie to you. Alright, so this build is pretty silly. Obviously, I got my AK-47 without the stock just to make it even more realistic so we can go gunning. And it's basically the entire right side here. And we're gonna get a little bit of 20% sprinting cost, go the crack grenade, and this is the important part, +5 movement speed. We're gonna go voice of command here, and of course tactical awareness and all these other bozos over yonder, and duck and dive. All these traits here basically allow me to have a little bit more survivability. And then the close quarter kill zone after popping, my voice gives me more damage. Now what I run with this braced autogun is stripped down. This is gain range attack immunity while sprinting with over 50% stamina. So I'll always get my stamina back when I'm getting shot at, and it's pretty funny to see. You'll just see a veteran running around when there's like 50 enemies shooting at him, and that's pretty good because you do get a little bit of aggro onto you. For the blessings, I went +3 stamina, health, and of course more stamina overall, so it's just, you have an infinite amount of stamina. It's really stupid. A couple weeks ago, Fat Shark decided to basically buff all the autoguns and a lot of weapons in general. They buffed the damage and the ammo count, so now you can spray and pray to your heart's content. These puppies have always been viable and just plain old school fun to shoot. You can run these autoguns with any build, especially if you enjoy fully automatic weapons and have gotten a little bit tired of the heavy bolt guns or las rifles. I personally am really happy these changes went through. I felt like the autoguns were a little bit underwhelming and didn't really have enough ammo to keep up with the high amount of specials and hordes that you'd always come across, especially in Maelstromy and Auric Maelstromy, and there's a lot of crazy things that can happen, man. You need more bullets for these specific guns because their damage is solid, but it's nothing compared to the revolver or the bolt guns or any of the other classes specials. So it's a nice quality of life change, and with the weapon modifications making the weapons look so awesome, man, yeah, I'm just addicted to these weapons now. Some of these weapons look cursed as hell too, but I love it, man. And let me just say this real right quick, alright? Can we just talk about Smoke Bomb for 1 salty second, please? It does have some uses and covers your tracks when it comes to range weaponry, but you know, when it comes to melee weapons, they just freaking destroy you, and you don't really want to use this to be like rezzing people when they're down, because obviously there will be ranged weaponry coming at you guys, but what you should be worried about is the melee characters, because they don't care if you're in smoke or not, they still see you. I'd like a buff for this. You can make it so that smoke screen lasts longer, but I don't think that really helps too much at the end of the day, because nobody runs this smoke bomb. I kid you not. Nobody runs it. Perhaps it could also stun and knock back enemies to a larger degree. Not as much as stun grenade because that would make it irrelevant, but make it a little bit useful so you can maybe help your teammate up afterwards. Or maybe increase the smoke grenade radius by maybe 1.5 or 2 times. I think that'd be kind of neat, so you could probably push some ranged units if you wanted to with your team. But that's just some of my opinions. I'm not an expert on the smoke grenade since I rarely use it. It could be in one of the keystones for Grenade Tinker, or just be a straight up buff to the grenade. So if you have any special hidden tricks, the mastery of the smoke grenade, let me know down in the comments, because if you're going in Maelstroming and there's no ammo pickups and you're fighting against mostly melee dregs, you're gonna have a really tough time. That's why you always go with the revolver and the crack grenade.
Got her. Goodbye. Goodbye, everybody.
Sweet embrace. Yes.
Might be able to help you. I'm helping out Siggy, Radish right now. Radish, run! Run! I can't help you yet. There's a sniper there. I don't want to risk it.
Oh no.
It might be us again.
Oh, I see you.
Oh, there's a flamer there. I'm gonna kill him first. Oh no! Get up! Get up! Get the fudge up! Throw some nades. Bunch of nades. Bomber on the right side. Right side. Right side. Right side. Oh no! I can't. I think I can res you.
Another.
Oh my nade just freaking. My nade just pushed that bomber away. Actually hilarious. I did not know you could do that. I got you. Sniper on the right side. I got him. Nice. I couldn't save the Radish, I'm sorry. Let's just chill here. I wonder if there's, I'm gonna check over here. There's some nades, because I really need nades. I got it.
Yeah, take your time.
Holy Sigma! Oh no. There's also a sniper down there. I got that guy. Let's see. Oh my god. Okay, we can't be here. Gotta get out. I gotta get out. I think I can get out. I think I can. I got out. I'm jumping. Let's see. We're gonna have to go back to where we were before. I should probably do the bulwarks actually. She's dead. There's a horde though. Careful. I'm gonna throw a grenade here. Hopefully they all get hit by it. Nice, Sue.
Yo, God.
Get out. Yeah, huge. Okay, this is so overpowered. Come on, die faster! Oh fuck. Where'd you go, Siggy? Why'd you leave me? No! Oh my god. Oh, we were so close. We gotta do this all over again. Oh, there's a bomb here. Oh my god, I was gonna do it. No, I'm sorry.
Sniper.
Oh, nobody.
That's about it. Everything got pulled from the horde.
There's nobody. We got this. No time for loot. No time.
What do you mean?
Always time. What do you
Always
mean?
time
Yeah.
for loot. What are you talking about, sir?
I guess it's just you and me, Siggy.
Oh
Oh my. Oh dear. After watching that, I'm exhausted. I know. I was exhausted myself.
Back up.
Oh, I totally forgot I could do that. It's so sick. I'm out of box juice. Carefully watching these guys. I cannot say anything. These life points are all in the way. See that? Super cool, huh? You don't ever see the parry god. Watch this. Oh my god, look at that. That was cool. Yatta! We did it. How'd you get over there? I need to make a YouTube video on this. Teach me. Oh my gosh, no way. Alright, let's do that again.
Can't.
Oh, I got it. Oh, I'm so good at this game. I am one of the developers. Oh, you did it too, Radish.
I'm stuck.
You're stuck, Step Radish.
I'm stuck.
I'm king of the world! And that's gonna do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you really enjoyed the Darktide videos that I've been posting. Really appreciate all the support. I've been loving this game, and it's my favorite game right now, next to For Honor, of course. But this game is just, you know, it's a relaxation game. It's something to come home from after work and just chopping off limbs with your friends, and that's the best part about this game. So hope to see you on my Twitch streams and the comment section down below. We'll be chatting it up and reading all your comments as usual. And one thing too is that if anybody wanted to add some neat lore that I missed or want to include in another video, please be sure to do so, and I will do my best to learn and grasp all the information. That'll do it for the box. I'm gonna go and play some more Darktide now. Bye bye. See you later.